my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ritika. Welcome to BeautiCo. So today in this video, I am going to be giving you all recommendations because right now Nykaa's Pink Friday sale is going on and sale is the perfect time to shop any kind of makeup products that you are wanting for, or if you want to build your makeup kit. I always do such videos whenever there's a big sale coming up. I love recommending to you guys some of the products that I have been loving currently. Whatever you need to build your makeup collection, step by step, from primer, foundation, concealer to lipsticks, everything that you will ever need. So let's get started. But before going, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you guys get notified every single time I upload a video. Now let's get started. So I have already done a video on a beginner's makeup starter kit. I will link it somewhere here for you guys to check it out. But in this video, I am going to be recommending to you guys some of the products that I have discovered recently and I have been absolutely loving. So let's start with primers. So I discovered this is the Lakme Absolute's Blur Perfect Makeup Primer. Such an amazing product. It blurs out the skin, it fills in the pores, it makes your skin look super duper smooth, on which if you apply foundation it looks flawless. So this is what it looks like, and I'm going to show you the texture as well. This is what it looks like, and it is just so silky soft. It just makes the foundation application super duper smooth. So definitely a product that I would recommend you guys to invest in if you're looking for a good primer. And obviously the Nykaa's Prep Me Up Face Primer is also one of my top favorite primers. So the Nykaa one is a silicone based primer. I'm not really sure whether this is silicone based, but both of them do an amazing job of filling in your pores and blurring your skin and making your makeup last a really long time, obviously. So for foundation, I have two recommendations for you guys, and these are my top favorite foundations. I haven't used any other foundation except for these two since a long time, and trust me you guys when I say that these are really long lasting foundations. Both are on the matte finish side. Let me tell you which these are. Firstly is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. I'm in the shade Fresh Beige. Such a beautiful foundation. It has a medium to full coverage. It lasts on my skin for literally 24 hours, as it says 24 hour, where it actually is. On my oily skin type, it sits beautifully throughout the day. It looks super duper flawless, very smooth and skin-like. Loving this, and it just covers all my spots and pigmentation. Whatever I have, this does it superbly well. It does not look cakey whatsoever. It looks super duper natural and very flawless. Beautiful. Definitely try this out. If you're an oily skin type, you will absolutely love this foundation, and if you're a dry skin type, make sure that you apply a moisturizer before you go in with this foundation because it can get a little dry, so keep that in mind. But what a beautiful foundation. Secondly, I have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation, and this one is in the shade Classic Tan. This is what I'm wearing right now, and as you can see, it looks super smooth. Once again, it lasts on my skin for literally 24 hours. Again, a very similar looking foundation, a similar performance, a similar formula. It is medium to full coverage. Love it. Love this NYX foundation. And you get a lot of shades to choose from this one, so you'll definitely find your perfect match. So yeah, these were the two foundations. I love applying them with my beauty blender or with a brush. They work absolutely stunningly, even with a beauty blender as well as with a brush. So take your pick, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, next is concealer. The concealer that I want to recommend to you guys is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear More Than Concealer. I'm in the shade, I think this is 312. Yeah, 312 Amber. This is one shade lighter than my skin tone, so it does the job of highlighting as well, but this is like a full coverage concealer. You will just need a teeny tiny bit of this to cover your dark circles or your spots or wherever you want to highlight. Just a little bit goes a long way. It's very full coverage, and make sure that you do blend this concealer out super duper fast because it does dry up quickly. So once it dries out, it's not gonna blend, so make sure you apply a little bit, blend it out, apply a little bit, blend it out. But a beautiful concealer, and you get a lot of it in this particular tube, and it's a great investment. I'm loving this concealer. And the other one, obviously you guys know, this is the Pro Conceal, LA Girls Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige. Beautiful concealer again. It is more on the natural looking side. It does cover up pretty well. It's a medium to full coverage and very good for regular wear. So yeah, these are my two concealers that I would like to recommend to you guys if you all are looking for good concealers right now. Okay, this particular concealer can cover everything. I mean literally everything. Even if you have a tattoo, this is gonna cover it. So a very full coverage one if you're looking for a good full coverage concealer. Now let's talk about setting powder. The setting powder that I've been loving is the K-Beauty one. This is the K-Beauty HD setting loose powder and my shade is a Latte. Again, you get a lot of different shades to choose from depending on your skin tone. I'm in the shade Latte. It does not have that much of a coverage. It's more like a translucent powder with a hint of coverage, and it does the job of setting so well. It sets the skin super duper smooth and your skin literally looks like you have that smooth filter on your skin once you set your makeup with this particular powder. It's super duper finely milled, very easy to use, and it does not give you a white cast or it does not feel heavy. A beautiful setting powder. And another one is the Maybelline's Fit Me. This is the loose finishing powder. I'm in the shade light medium. Again, a pretty good setting powder. This has a little bit more coverage than the K-Beauty one, and this is really good for baking. I like setting my face with this powder, like pressing the powder in. Since it's that finely milled and very light, I like to use this to set and press the powder in on a regular basis. But when I want to bake and want my makeup to last a really long time, I love using the Fit Me loose powder. Again, this is also a very good powder to set with. I'm just telling you that this one you can bake with and make your makeup last a really long time. If you are looking for, like, you know, wedding makeup, definitely try this one out. But both of them are equally good. Absolutely love them. Next, let's talk about brows. Now, I discovered a brow pencil, you guys, and it is a stunning. This is the Lakme Absolutes Micro Brow Perfector and my shade is in charcoal. It has your regular microfiber tip. Very precise, very easy to use, and you know, draw the hair-like strokes, and very easy to blend. So once you do shape your brows, you can spread the product with the spoolie and it spreads very easily. It's not like super like smooth that it will, you know, just come off or glide off. It has a perfect amount of pressure and formula to do your eyebrows. A very good eyebrow pencil if you all are looking for a good one. And Lakme has been that product that nails eyebrows, so literally didn't disappoint me in this. So definitely check it out. You get two shades in this. I think there's a dark brown and then there is a charcoal. For me, charcoal suits perfectly. So next we are going to talk about eyeshadow palettes, and there are so many new releases in the market in the eyeshadow collection. So I just want to tell you a few that I have been reaching out for the most. Firstly, I have this Nykaa's Eyes on Me 10-in-1 eyeshadow palette, and this one is in the shade Beachside Peach. This one in particular I absolutely love to use on an everyday basis. It has all the warm shade, it has a dark brown, it has a gold, and all these shades that I love using all over my eyelids every single day. And the pigmentation on this is pretty damn good. It's very easy to blend and very good for everyday use. So let me swatch a few shades. Let me swatch like this. So as you can see, this is what the pigmentation looks like. They are pigmented, but they are not crazily pigmented that, you know, I get too much of pigmentation on my eyes and they are not easy to blend. These are really good for everyday use, and there are, I think, 4 shades in this particular collection Eyes on Me eyeshadow palette. But I love this Beachside Peach. I'm all about the peach and the warms because it just suits my skin tone better. So y'all can definitely choose from the other 3 that they have if you like those. I think there is a pink one, there's a smoky one, then there is a mixture of pinks and warms, but this is my absolute favorite and very affordable. These are just for 599 rupees, which must be on offer right now, so definitely check that out. Other than that, Lakme also came out with their Spotlight collection. So they have 4 shades in their Spotlight collection, and I am loving these palettes because they are again very easy to blend, and there are so many different colors that I can play with. I absolutely love this one. This is the Stilettos one, and it has these beautiful shades in them. There's a blue, there's a green, there is like a rustic red right here, and then some shimmery shades. These are like the shades that I like to, you know, explore. The you can say the colorful shades as well as some neutral shades in there. This is a perfect palette, you know, if I want to play with eyeshadow. I'm loving it. Again, like I said, the pigmentation in this palette is really like really good. Like, look at that pigmentation. It's a really pigmented palette. So the pigmentation is really important when it comes to colorful palettes. If the pigmentation is not right, it's not gonna work. But Lakme has nailed their eyeshadow palettes this time. The previous collection was not that great. They look similar to these, but the pigmentation was not that great. But this one, they have improved the pigmentation, the quality, the formula, and I'm loving it. So there are a lot more other palettes that I would like to recommend. The Makeup Revolution, the Velvet Rose Reloaded palette is absolutely stunning. I've talked about that a couple of times here and recommended it to you guys. That is one of my top favorite palettes. Then there are palettes from NYX. I think those are those square palettes in which there are some warm shades, again colorful shades. That also has a beautiful pigmentation and a lot more. So if you all want like an in-depth video on eyeshadow palettes, which are the best eyeshadow palettes in the market, let me know. I will do it for you guys. Now let's move on to eyeliner. I know eyeliner is something that you guys absolutely love. Okay, when it comes to eyeliner, guys, I don't reach out for any other eyeliner except for this one. I've spoken about this multiple times and nothing has beaten this one yet. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and this is a beautiful liner, and I did swatch it right here. I'll just show you how precise this is. Look at it. It's super duper black. It's super duper precise. If you want to play with like eyeliner, you want to do a graphic liner, you want to do a wing liner, it's super duper easy to do just because it's so precise. It does not leak. It's super black. It lasts on my eyes for a very long time. It does not smudge, or you know, it doesn't make your eyes look like raccoon. It doesn't do that. So yeah, a beautiful eyeliner. So when it comes to mascaras, I'm very particular. Nothing gives me that kind of volume or that kind of length that I'm looking for except for these. I use these on a regular basis. Firstly, it has to be the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It gives me volume, it's waterproof, does not flake, it gives me so much more length and volume. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and as you can see, I have literally non-existent lashes, but this one makes me look like I have like really fluttery lashes. Secondly, the second mascara has to be the Maybelline's Total Temptation. This is again very similar to the Lash Paradise. It's just that it gives me more of a pokey lash effect and just gives me those very sharp looking eyes. Love this as well, and I love using this on my eyebrows to set them, so it again makes it look very sharp and set in place, and it does not move. And the other one, if you all want like a if you all want to try out some mascara, I would highly recommend the Maybelline's Colossal mascara. This is also such an oldie but such a goodie, a beautiful mascara. All of these are waterproof. I like using waterproof mascaras because my eyes do water during the day and I don't want mascara to leak all over my face. So yeah. So next, let's talk about bronzers. This one bronzer I've been recommending to you guys since years now. I think this is a Physicians Formula butter bronzer, but most of the time it is out of stock. I'm in the shade Deep Bronzer, but it is a beautiful bronzer to bronze with. It looks very natural. It has a very beautiful finish. It does not look chalky or super duper harsh on the skin. It's a very good bronzer to use on a regular basis if you don't like that harsh contour or harsh bronzy look or that warm bronzy look. It's the perfect shade. It has a perfect mix of warm and cool tone in this particular one, so that's the reason I always recommend this, and this is one of the bronzers that I use on a regular basis. Another bronzer that I found out recently is the Milani's Silky Matte Bronzing Powder, and I'm in the shade Suntan. Now this is what it looks like, and this is exactly similar to the Physicians Formula butter bronzer that I just showed you, and this is what I'm wearing right now. Again, it's not too warm, it's not too cool toned, it's the perfect bronzer mix. It chisels out my cheekbones, it bronzes up my skin, it does both of it very easily. Smells exactly similar to the Physicians Formula bronzer, and it is exactly similar. So if you don't find that one, definitely look for this one. It is beautiful. So next we're gonna talk about blush. Now these are the blushes that I recommended even in my, I think, makeup starter kit, and I absolutely love them to bits. I use them every single day. These are the L'Oreal Paris Le Barre blush. So I have 3 shades in them. This one is the shade Be Fierce. This is the darkest amongst all, and it looks beautiful on us Indian girls. I love using this blush when I want like a pop of color on my cheeks. Has a beautiful formula. It's pretty pigmented, but it's very blendable, so a little bit goes a long way with this particular one. So be very careful when you're using this particular shade. The other 2 shades that I absolutely love using on an everyday basis are these 2. Firstly, this one is called as a City Explorer, a beautiful nudish pinkish mauve shade that looks absolutely stunning on beige or medium skin tone. And this one is the shade Play With Me. It has this warm orangey, I don't know whether you can see, it's looking too light on the screen, but it's actually pretty warm. It's this shade, as you can see, the shadow, that's the shade of the blush, and it's a beautiful warm tone blush, makes you look super healthy. So these are the 2 blushes that I like to use on an everyday basis, and if I want a pop of color, I use the shade Be Fierce. So the formula on these are beautiful, pigmented, but very buildable and very easy to use. And the other blush that I have been loving, and I had this in my collection before, but you know, I thought it's too warm, or I didn't know how to wear it. Maybe that's the reason. This is the Flower Beauties Flower Pots powder blush, and this is in the shade Peach Primrose. This is what it looks like. Again, this is like this warm peachy blush right here, and this is what I'm wearing on my cheeks, and it just looks so beautiful. The formula is again so beautiful. It's pigmented, but it's not overly pigmented, and like, it's a buildable blush. Again, it's not that pigmented that you won't be able to blend it out, or it would look like clown like on your skin. So again, loving this blush. I've been using this so much, and it just looks so healthy on me. Such a beautiful blush. Definitely recommend this. Give these flower pot blushes a go. These are beautiful. Okay, so when it comes to highlighters from the drugstore, I feel like there are not many that are stunning. So like, I stick to the ones that I absolutely love. So firstly, I have this Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. This is what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. A beautiful highlighter, very smooth, very silky and reflective as well, and you can wear it like a very natural highlight, or you can go like literally boom with this highlighter. It looks stunning. And the other one that I have been loving is this one. This is the Nykaa's Glow Goals Shimmer Brick in the shade Good Old Gold. Now this highlighter is just very like illuminating. It's not subtle whatsoever. It will literally blind you, this particular highlighter. And it again has a beautiful formula. Look at that, just one swipe and it's like, oh my god, this highlighter is too good. Let me show you when I say that this is a blinding highlighter. Look at that, it is literally a blinding highlighter. So if y'all are into like those stark blinding highlighters, I definitely highly suggest you guys to try it out, and just make sure that you blend it out, otherwise it just looks too harsh. Always make sure that you're blending out your highlighters, and definitely recommend this one. I think we are almost done. I just have a few lipstick recommendations that I want to give you guys. So I did discover this recently, and these are the lipsticks that I have been absolutely loving to wear currently. Firstly, I have the K Beauty's Matte Drama lipsticks, and these 2 are my absolute favorite shades. One is called as Debut, and the other one is called as a Wrap Up. These are beautiful nude shades. This is a warm nude shade, and this is more of a mauvey, warm, darker nude shade that I absolutely love. And the formula on this is super duper comfortable, very light on the lips. You won't even feel like you're wearing any lipstick. It's perfect for everyday wear. If you're not even wearing any kind of makeup, you're wearing just lipstick, these are stunning. And they have this magnetic cap, and you can see the color, and this is what the shade looks like. As you can see, I've used quite a lot of it. I have applied this on my lips, but I have topped it off with another lipstick that I'm going to show you guys. The other one that I've been loving is from Lakme. This is the Lakme Absolutes Melt Matte Liquid Lip Color, and this is in the shade Natural Nude. Oh my god, I didn't know that this lipstick is so good. So now these are not like very pigmented, you know, stark looking matte liquid lipsticks. These have a beautiful formula. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like. It's a little bit sheer, but very comfortable on the lips. It looks so soft. It has that soft matte finish in a liquid lipstick. Very comfortable. I am loving these, and there are some stunning shades in this particular collection, so definitely you can check it out. But this has to be my top favorite lipstick right now, like top favorite nude lipstick right now. There are a lot more other lipsticks that I love, obviously, but if I talk about them, this video is gonna be like superbly long, so I'm gonna not talk about it in this particular video. So I think that's it. Those were my recommendations for you guys. I attest them. They are all 10 out of 10 products. I have been loving them, and I absolutely recommend these products to you guys if you are looking for good makeup products right now, because it is the wedding season, it is the festive season. I feel this is the right time to invest in makeup. So yeah, that's it. Let me know in the comment section below what y'all would like to see next. I'm gonna go now, and I'll see y'all in my next video very soon. Until then, bye.